This is Understand the Times, a radio program dedicated to equipping the church with biblical insights for contemporary issues. As an author and lecturer, Roger Oakland speaks internationally on a wide variety of topics. Roger helps us understand and analyze past events, today's headlines, and even things yet to take place. Now, to help us understand the times, here's Roger.
Hi, I'm Roger Oakland. Welcome to Understand the Times. Christianity and a belief in creation go hand in hand. To say that God used evolution as a method of creating is very confusing and biblically inaccurate. Unfortunately, many well-meaning people have been confused by this idea, which is called theistic evolution. Have you embraced this idea? Perhaps you should ask yourself some questions. How credible are the foundational principles of evolution? Is evolution based on the facts? In spite of what you have been told, the founding fathers of the evolution view were not overwhelmed by evidence that caused them to reject the creation view. They had far less respectable motives. They were looking for a way to explain away the existence of God. Evolution was an idea that served their agenda. A brief overview of the foundational principles of evolution will show there is nothing scientific to substantiate the idea. In essence, it is a theory without substance and should be declared bankrupt by all those who know that the God of the Bible really exists. Besides the lack of physical evidence to support evolution, the concept is absolutely opposed to the very character of God. According to the Bible, God originally made all things perfect. Evolution claims that complexity arises out of disorder, without any plan or design. There are many other irreconcilable differences between evolution and creation. To begin with, evolution states that millions of generations suffered and died as the fit struggled to climb to the top of the pile. The Bible says that all things were created by a plan and for a purpose, then began to degenerate and die because of a curse that was initiated as a result of man's sin. For many years of my life, I was an unbeliever and a staunch evolutionist. By God's grace, one day I saw the fallacy of evolution and changed my point of view. Several months later, I became a Christian. Now that I'm a Christian, I can see no alternative to the biblical view. Creation claims the design and complexity of all living things is the handiwork of a designer, not an accumulation of mistakes over time. Yet in spite of the overwhelming evidence that supports the creation worldview, it is becoming increasingly difficult to answer the critics of creation who are convinced that the God of the Bible is nothing more than legend and myth. For the past several decades, opposition to a biblical creation worldview by members of the scientific community has become more outspoken and hostile. A quick survey of several anti-creation books reveals that those who believe in God as the creator are categorized as narrow-minded, zealous bigots who are pseudo-scientific and pea-brained. As well, the past 3 popes have all declared the Genesis record to be scientifically inaccurate. Today, especially in North America, the agenda to advance the idea of evolution is the number one priority for those who believe in the humanist cause. In order to be an effective witness to our generation, it is very important that we are able to confront the fallacy of evolution with some basic, undeniable facts about the subject of life's origins. I'm Roger Oakland. This has been a biblical perspective to help understand the times.
Please visit www.understandthetimes.org for more information, to order materials, or to contact the ministry. Sign up for our free newsletter, news alerts and commentaries. You can also contact us by telephone toll-free at 1-800-689-1888. That's 1-800-689-1888.
Did you know that Understand the Times as an international ministry has programs that assist widows and orphans around the world? With over 40 homes established to care for the poor in Myanmar, Kenya, South Africa, and the Philippines, Understand the Times' desire is to serve those in need and to give them the gospel of Jesus Christ. To find out how you can get involved as a supporting partner for any of these countries, please visit our website at understandthetimes.org. That's understandthetimes.org. Simply click on the UTT Missions tab to find additional information. Partner with us as we desire to reach the nations with the gospel of Jesus.